The dog's name was Saint. He was stabbed with a kitchen knife. The knife was stuck in tight into the eye socket of the young dog that was only a year old. The family had to bury it with the knife stuck into the eye socket, a terrifying sight and disturbing to most people that poured out their sympathy and concern when pictures of the murdered dog was trending on Facebook. It was in the early hours of the morning on Saturday last week when the incident happened. The perpetrator pushed his knife through that hole into the dog's eye, and the dog was found gasping for breath at this very spot. The Royal Society for Prevention of Cruelty to Animals of Papua New Guinea, RSPCA, campaigns against cruelty to animals and are devastated by the actions taken on the dog and have strongly condemned the actions.
The photo is concerning. It's a very obvious case of intentional cruelty. Shows violent behavior as well, which is concerning. We would be opposed to any activity that intentionally hurts an animal.
Hold on.
The law itself is not up to date to suit the severity of the act. The Animals Act from 1952, with the only provisions in the act stating that a fine of 200 will be imposed on perpetrators who kill a dog. If not paid, a jail term not exceeding more than 6 months.
Laws regarding animal cruelty can involve jail time per count of cruelty, so per animal. For things like negligence too, owners can face the same charges. So they can face jail time, they can face fines, and at the very least they can be banned from owning animals.
The act is outdated and needs to have it looked at. In Australia, some states charge up to $235,000. That figure is for the state of Queensland. The Constitutional Law Reform Commission, responsible for the reviewing of outdated colonial laws in the country, said the review of acts like the outdated Animal Act of 1952 can be reviewed, but if there is a submission by an organization requesting a review.
Law requires that we must respond to the request of agencies. We cannot undertake the review ourselves. We've got a big team that is now working on that, looking at all the colonial laws and then giving us some advice in terms of how we can be able to engage a number of people to help us to fast track the review of those colonial laws.
RSPCA says animal cruelty covers various actions and animals need to be looked after well. Fidelis Sukina, National MTV News.